For this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add more links and more pages to specific pages within your Google site. So I'm on my science page right now, and I want to be able to add more layers to this page. So I'm going to click Edit the page. This allows you to add any kind of content onto this page. Now, I want to organize my page by units. Let's say my teacher has asked me to create my work and store it under units. So I'm going to start with Unit 1, and then I might do Unit 2, and let's say Unit 3. And I'm just going to stop there for this demonstration. Now I can change the look of this, and again, following what you're instructed to do. You can either use bullet points, you can change the size, make it large, you can change the font. There's not a lot of choices here. I can show you another area where you can change the font. You have to highlight it first. We'll change it to Georgia for now, and then I'll show you another way to change the font in another video. All right, so from here, I want to have it so that if I click on Unit 1, it will take me to a whole other web page with all of my Unit 1 work on it. This is sort of like a table of contents for all of my science work to be at. So from here, I'm going to click Link. I want to make that a link. Now, you could use a web address, but I want it to be one of the site's pages. Now, I haven't made that page yet, so I can click down here and say Create New Page. And I'm going to call this page Unit 1. I want it to be a web page, and I want to put it under Science. And you can choose to open this in link in a new window, but for this kind of a page, I want to not steer anyone away from my website, so I don't want to check that. So now I can create page. Just a different way of creating a web page. You can create it instead of clicking that one button, you can create it by adding a link. And here, I can continue going. I can make another page. So actually, I'm going to stop there. I'll click OK. And now this link will take me to a new page. I'm going to go ahead and finish though. Again, I'm going to make a link. I'm going to call this one Unit 2. And, oh, actually no, I did that wrong. I want to create a page first. And new page title I would call Unit 2. I'm going to leave it a web page, put it under Science, and create page. Click OK. I'm going to do this one last time. Highlight the word where I want it to be linked, make it a link, create new page, and call this Unit 3. Put it under Science and create page. And click OK. All right, so from here, if I click Save, I can see what it's going to look like on my web page. So right now you can see how this looks like, a table of contents. You come to my Science tab, and here my work for Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3 can be found. If I click on this, it will take me to a page titled Unit 1. And look, it has Add Files and Comments. Again, don't forget to go through and change your page settings. Uncheck these. It's kind of redundant. Just have to remember to do it every time. Cleans it up a little bit, shortens your page. So any work that your teacher asks you to submit, you can post it onto this page. But I want to work on the navigation a little bit. I want to make some sub-pages so that if instead of going to the science page, I can quickly go to the unit I want. So if I go to More, then I go back to Edit Site Layout, because I'm going to work on the horizontal navigation. Again, I'm going to hover over Edit Horizontal Navigation. And I'm going to add a page. All right, so I'm going to add a page, and I need to look for the page. And if you don't see it right away, I'm going to put the plus for the home. And again, plus for science, because that means there's pages underneath it. And there's my units. I'm going to add Unit 1 and click OK. I'm going to add another page. Again, I have to go through all these steps. Click on Home, click on Science. There's Unit 2. And scroll down a little, and there's click OK. And I'm going to add the third one. Again, click the plus sign. That means there's subpages under it. And I'm going to click on Unit 3 and click OK. Now, I don't want these to be tabs for my navigation. So what I want to do is I'm going to move it up so that they are above language arts, since they have to do with science. And then I'm going to make them subpages. And in order to do that, I have to click the bar to the right. It says indent. I'm going to click that one to indent, and that one to indent, and then Unit 3 to indent. All right, so if you want to change your boxes or tabs, I kind of like them as tabs. I'm going to leave that. I will click OK. It says my changes have been saved. I can close this section. And now watch. If I hover over science, let me go back to home. So this is your title page for your whole website that you will be filling with all sorts of good things. If I hover over this tab now, I can go and click on this and go straight to science, or I can click on Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3 and go straight to that unit. If I click that, it will take me straight to that page. Just another way to do your navigation.